If chainsaw-wielding psychos don't make you wet your pants, perhaps a trip back to your childhood will.
The core scare in Scary Tales 2 is childhood fears of fairy tales. You know, when you were growing up, all of us had the fears of the monster underneath the bed.
I think that, first of all, fairy tales, to begin with, are kind of frightening. They've taken the somewhat frightening fairy tales that we're all familiar with and made them truly disturbing.
So, we get that a crazy Alice is pretty creepy. But aren't you wondering, how did they come up with this stuff?
We went back to research material where we took Grimm's fairy tales and all of the little morality plays that we hear as kids. We took those characters, and as much as our audience has grown up, we took those characters and said, what if they grew up along with our audience?
Of course, to create a scary tale, you need some scary characters.
A lot of the characters work with their space, too, so they kind of either contrast their environment so they stand out as a pivotal focus, or they kind of blend in a little bit.
Our cameras got to go into Universal's wardrobe department as the actors were fitted for their Scary Tales costumes. One of the costumes may look out of place amongst the pigs and princesses. It's a black and white costume that actually works with the Scary Tales set to create a scare tactic called camouflage.
So when you walk through Scary Tales in the psychopath room, we have a series of patterns that actually provide you camouflage. And we've dressed the character in this space that looks exactly like the wall. You feel that the wall can't attack me, it's very safe. And suddenly, for a split second, you realize that you do have somebody in your space, but you can't focus on them because of the strobes, and now we've been able to scare you.
Are you beginning to feel like Alice after she followed the white rabbit into a world of bizarre creatures? Not yet? Then it's your turn to enter Scary Tales 2. Have you ever come face to face with a room full of rotting dead lambs? This Mary has been a bad girl. It seems this grandma didn't get eaten by the wolf. And let's not forget the 3 pigs. Coming up, find out what fans think of Halloween Horror Nights. Plus, discover the scary undertakings Universal has planned for the future. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal's Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida. It is an annual event attended by hundreds of thousands over 21 nights in October and November. And some of those attendees are die-hard fans that take Halloween Horror Nights very, very seriously.
I'm a Halloween Horror Nights fanatic. I track it all year on the computer. I look at different websites to try to find out as early as possible what the new logo is going to be. I collect shirts, hats, pins, buttons, shot glasses, ashtrays. I have shirts from every year. I have at least, I think I have 40 shirts. I have almost anything you could want from Halloween Horror Nights, I probably have it.
So what can fans expect to see at future Halloween Horror Nights?
The future for Halloween Horror Nights is very big, I think. This is an event that started with one weekend at Universal Studios Florida, our first theme park here in Florida, and we've now moved it to Islands of Adventure. As this event grows, it will outgrow Islands of Adventure, and I see it moving into probably 2 parks as the years passes by, where we can even make the theming a little bit, more themed towards what's in our islands, and then take a more movie approach in the studios and join the two to kind of a mega Halloween Horror Nights.
But there is one thing that will probably never change, and that is Universal's desire to scare you to death.
One of the best things a guest can tell you, a compliment we love to hear as well, I'm scared, totally out of my wits. Just like, I can't believe it, it was just wonderful, I gotta come back for more. And you go, good, you're sick, we want you back for more.